gym doing sets just to flex on everybody who had flexed on me. Hey, when the squad link, I don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, and 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About to unload. Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it, I had to let the world know it's my time. By design, can't be moving too fast trying to grind. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon. I put it all on the line. I put it all on the line. This ain't a when I get lit. When the squad links, we don't care what the people on the side think. 3, 4, and 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. Don't wanna talk to no reporters like I'm Kyrie. Don't wanna talk to paparazzi like I'm Kanye. Every day I'm on the clock, that's what the time say. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon.
Life is such a dirty game. She digging me too. We digging each other. The shovel the crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with if you stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter. I'm keeping it cool. You used to could if you stuck on my shoes. I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I f***ed that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they here for the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it to stride. This bitch trilly, I'm foolish. Pride crossing me, never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well brain cells just like fish. They for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine. By the time you know the gon' be blind. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game.
Like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the flags come. Get with a verse when I rap on. Put you on a shirt up in pack, son. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my fashion. Been an innovator, so I passed them. All them people haters and they passed them. Stars wall when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it. Everybody a shining star, they ain't get far, so they can't prove it. Most stars foolish, full of gas, useless. Pushing bad influence. Wonder what happened to them. They say hurt people. Guess that is proven. They put on a mask to mask feelings. Fill a universe with mass ceilings. Most people not even tapping in. All stars just gotta grab it within. That's what's happening. God blessed you like a napkin. A vessel just wrapped to him. It'll get you massive wins. Only thing ever different between me and you. I dream, imagine them. Manifestation, not magic, it's a patient when you work and add the wins.
I'm fine. Feeling blue, nothing new. All is dark, but I still shine.
straight over to next gen, and we're going to be hitting 40 over there and getting that jetpack. So I can't wait.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Ooh.
That could be on top ways for sure.
Hey. Good to eight.
We're pulling away.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel big enough to capture all of the incredible high-flying action.
USA. And now the opening lineup for Team World. They've got Achua. Wagner is out there with Melodon. And it's Todd Kusevsky in at the 4. Hey, Greg, we've got an update regarding MP. He'll be making a well-deserved appearance in the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend.
Well, that competition just heated up. It's an exciting chance for him to show off his accuracy and let the world know just how lights out he can be.
And the Rookie of the Month winners announced recently in MP. Greg once again taking home those honors.
Another fantastic month for him. Just showing everybody that he's got the kind of dedication needed to be a star in the NBA. A few Rookie of the Month awards now makes him the front runner for Rookie of the Year.
Now, Greg, we just saw it. MP is going to be making a trip to the All-Star Weekend as he's playing in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And what an opportunity for him to show the world what he's got, playing alongside the premier young talent of the NBA.
And you know, Greg, the way MP's been playing, it's no surprise he will officially be in this year's All-Star game.
And of course, social media is already blowing up over it.
USA.
This guy breaks the internet every time he has big news.
So timeout called here, the first for USA.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the three from MP. Giddey, there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. Here's the three. Another three for USA.
And, you know, he's kind of come out of the blue this season. Nobody expected to see him playing at such a high level.
Almost as though his game developed overnight. I mean, he might have been flying under the radar coming into the season, but that's no longer the case.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
The three from MP. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now, here's Wagner. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Here's Giddey. Here's Achua. The pass to Giddey. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And it goes. by Stewart. Achua in the corner. 5 on the clock. Pass to Wagner. Over Edwards.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
A nice shot by MP. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Team World on D. After the three-pointer from MP. Buries it from three-point range.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Team World trails by 16. And now the first timeout called here for Team World.
And they just can't seem to get... going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Heisman's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Here's Şengün. Pass to Melodon. Here's the floater. Here's Şengün. Got loose.
Alperen Şengün.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for USA. It's a 14-point game. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for USA.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
And it's Team World with the ball after the three-pointer from MP. Clock at 6. Here's Giddey. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Good on the triple. And now it's 27 points for MP.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Good saving.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And the shot goes down.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
USA leading by 18. MP outside. Another 3 for USA.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Melodon. And the rejection by MP.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for USA.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And it's Team World with the ball, following the 3 from MP.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it's USA in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. USA will go for a different look here. Stewart checked in for Wiseman. Mobley comes in for Reed. Edwards has come in for Sadiq Bey. And MP subbed in for Maxey.
Light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Anthony Edwards out there with Mobley. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's MP. And it's Anthony in at the 2-guard position.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So
it really is. I mean, surprisingly, sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Şengün with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
MP deciding where to go with it. Lets it go. From deep, and they get it back. Goes back up, and Mobley lays it in.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And USA making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. MP outside. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 45 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Passes it to Melodon. Good ball movement here by Team World. Here's Şengün, covered by MP. Yep, it counts. Şengün's got 4 this quarter.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And here's MP for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Maladon, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Ball's knocked loose, and now USA on the break. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 54 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
Now, here's Maladon. Covered by MP. And here is Maladon. There's the pass to Şengün. 1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And it's USA enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous. And welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Maladon. Achua is out there with Wagner. And it's Kuszewski in at the power forwards position. And there's the bucket from MP.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Yep, that one goes. Maladon's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Kuszewski. To the middle. Here's a toe.
My goodness.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Team World calls time here. MP's really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Here's Maladon. He has 6. Now Wagner. Over Edwards. Kept alive. It's blocked. 90 seconds now into the second half. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for USA.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Giddy the pass to Wagner. It's hauled in by USA.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Hands it from downtown. 69 points for MP.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Maladon. Bounce pass to Chua. Now here's Maladon. He's guarded closely. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. Team World with another miss.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
MP outside. No good with the triple.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
To end the run, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catch. On the way down, he's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Heisman's checked in for Stewart. Hayes subbed in for Mobley.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Floats one. The shot by Maladon, no good. Now USA with it. They're on a 15-6 run. MP outside. Another 3 for USA.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Primo. That one, no good. Great D that time from Edwards. And the dunk by MP.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Now here's Maladon. Covered by MP. To the inside. Points and 12 rebounds.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And it's Team World with the ball. Primo, the pass to Giddy. Good ball movement here by Team World. Wiseman with the rebound. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Here's Primo. Edwards defending. Over to the left wing. Inside. The dunk by Achua.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the rejection by MP. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for USA?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the whistle blow.
Into the lineup for Team World.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Kushevsky with the bucket.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
MP is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Mobley. And it's Stewart in at the 5, home in the paint. Here's Primo, covered by MP. Primo, the pass to Pokusevski. 6 to shoot. Team World needs to get off a shot. Yurtseven. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And here's MP for 3. Traps in the tray.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's Primo, covered by MP. Down low, here's Achua. Again, Team World good for 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
A 3 from MP. Another 3 for USA.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them. And that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
To the paint. Şengün passes to Achua. Yurtseven misses the 3. From deep. He can't get it to go. And Team World will come the other way. Driving to the basket. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason.
So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
I've heard from some of you on social media that for our next segment, we're joined live in studio by the one and only MP. You may know him as a YouTube.
You know, people like you, you've been doubting me my whole life, Kendrick, so I don't worry about it.
MP, what can I say? I was wrong about you, brother.
Feeling like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the flash come. Get with a verse when I rap on. Put you on a shirt up in PacSun. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my fashion. Been an innovator, so I passed them. All them people haters and they passed them. Stars wall when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it. Everybody a shining star, they ain't get far, so they can't prove it. Most stars, foolish. Full of gas, useless. Pushing bad influence. Wonder what happened to them. They say hurt people. Guess that is proven. They put on a mask to mass feelings. Still a universe with mass ceilings. Most people not even tapping in. All stars just gotta grab it within. That's what's happening. God bless you like a napkin. A vessel just wrapped to him. It'll get you massive wins. Only thing ever different between me and you. I dream, imagine them. Manifestation, not magic. It's a patient when you work and add the wins.
I'm fine, feeling blue, nothing new, all is dark, but I still shine. My mind's in a mood 'cause the moon calls me out in the nighttime. Still shine. Hold me, wait. I just need some space to move around, find my place. So I'ma move out my way. Hold me, wait. I just need some space to move around, find my place. So I'ma move out my. If we bend the time, will it show me why I never loved you? Will it show me why I never loved you? Nothing left if we say it's right. The dark isn't enough, there just isn't light. That's why I gotta shine. Will it show me why I never gotta shine. Hold me, wait. I just need some space.
After having guys. No threes, no threes.
There it is. Nice. Good ball movement. Back out. One more.
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the end.
Good thing in the three-point contest. It's all about being steady.
Moneyball, no good.
A rough patch right now.
He's losing his way here. That's 7 misses in a row. Not a single point to show from that rack.
Hey, yeah, that's right. A sluggish beginning.
2 racks completed. He has not hit a single shot. 13th consecutive miss. Hard to believe. He finishes his 2nd rack in a row totally empty-handed. Comes up completely empty for the 3rd straight rack. Oh, off the mark once more. He just needs to get this over with. Oh, and he couldn't finish the money rack. Something went terribly wrong out there, guys, with him in that round.
Yeah, he looked completely out of whack. I mean, he could not get his mechanic.
Let's go.
And so here's Curry now.
And if you look at the numbers through the first part of his career, there is no doubt in my mind.
And a solid score, 31 points. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
Yeah, you just needed to get warmed up a little bit in that round, and he got his misses out of the way.
And here we go with Donovan Mitchell.
something to shoot at.
In the end, it's a 12-point round for him. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
Yeah, if you don't really establish a good rhythm early, which he couldn't, that clock starts ticking awfully fast in your head.
Curry's going to be the one to beat in the finals, it is safe to say.
Definitely, Kevin. I mean, if he can shoot anywhere close to as well as he did in qualifying, he'll have this contest in the bag.
So it's Luka Doncic ready to go. The shot clock is at 30 seconds. He better be ready to put up some points fast. 14 points is his total as the round comes to an end. So it'll be Devin Booker here. Pressure's on. He's got 30 seconds. He knows the number to beat. Let's go. He's got to focus. So it'll be Devin Booker here. He's got to go first here in the finals because he had the lowest score to qualify, but he made it in. That's the important thing.
A lot of players' legs go out from under them a little bit once they reach the finals. It may not seem like a physically taxing event, but that does have some effect for sure.
It sure does, and you're not worn down like at the end of the game necessarily, but sometimes you do lose some of that spring in your legs, and it affects your rhythm.
And a solid score, 31 points. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
Yeah, he didn't waste any time getting things started. He rifled through that first rack perfectly.
And so it'll be Stephen Curry here. Well, back to Curry. What is crazy is that he puts up all that he does while being one of the few who can shoot off the dribble. You know, most other guys, Clark, at his level, are catch-and-shoot guys.
No, he's remarkable.
And he'll take that. 33 total points. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
You wouldn't expect anything less out of him. I mean, this contest is perfectly suited for him.
And that wraps up this year's thrilling three-point contest. It was an absolute clinic in three-point shooting from this year's champion, Stephen Curry.
He was one chill customer out there. He really kept his wits about him the entire way through the contest.
Yeah, and Clark, that
Make them strategize. We're in their heads.
Yep.
Oh, guys, again. There you go. Good shot.
I ain't gonna let you down.
Good job.
Good shot.
Pocket six.
Green team. Green team.
Coming out. Next fight. Let's go. 4 for 4.
Yeah, that was big.
Good shot.
Wow.
Corner.
We here.
Good take, Chris.
Go Wiggins. All right, we're down by 1 point. You're heading into the fourth.
All right, we got this.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's LeBron James. And it's Wiseman in at the power forward.
a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And we've got